Hi guys, so this week's video is going to be all about drawing from reference. Now I get so many comments asking me about drawing from reference. Should I not draw from reference? Is it cheating? I don't know. Now, the answer, plain and simply, would be it's not cheating at all. If you do not know how to draw something, reference will help you, and it will help you gain an understanding of how something looks. Doing studies can actually really help you. It's all about practice. The story behind this piece is that it is for my grandmother's birthday, and a few weeks before, she looked through my sketchbook and saw this study that took me a little under an hour in my sketchbook, and she really loved it, and she really wanted a big version of it for her birthday. Now, I don't usually work in A3 for this channel. I usually work in A4 or A5 for my pieces, but for this birthday present, I wanted it to be a good size for her wall, so I did it at size A3. In my first semester of my second year of university that has just passed me by, I'm in between the second and the third year right now, but in that lecture, it was all about location drawing and reportage, and what that means is it's essentially drawing on location and drawing from reference, drawing from life. My university teachers tell me that it's better to draw from life than it is to draw from reference. From life, you have this whole spark of life. There is movement there, and you have to be quick in capturing it. You cannot be precious, and it's all about mark making. But what has this got to do with working at a bigger size? Well, it's got everything to do with it, because you are more free when you have a bigger canvas. However, bigger canvases can pose a bigger threat. Quite a lot of artists, including myself, can shy away from using bigger canvases. Working at a bigger size can actually be more intimidating than actually working at a smaller size. But working at a bigger size allows the opportunity to be more loose. It allows you to be more free with your lines. You do not have the size impeding your drawing. Throughout that module, my teachers started to notice that my work was done at usually A3 size at the most, and they started to get irritated with me for doing that. But I worked that size because I commuted to the university. Do you know how much of a pain in the butt it is to carry around A2 or A1 sketchbooks? It is a pain in the butt when you have to travel at least an hour to get to the university. If I lived near the university or within the town, I would do bigger pieces. The only thing that is holding me back from doing bigger pieces is the travel aspect. I cannot travel very well with huge sketchbooks. So this particular piece was actually done with not drawing any guidelines in pencil. The only line that was in pencil was the line to actually place the house on. Now, this was not drawn from life, this was drawn from a picture off the internet. This is another way that can make it a lot easier to actually see what you want to draw. For this picture, I really wanted a sense of complexity. Now, if you're looking for a type of house that has a lot of variety in its architecture and also different patterns and stuff like that that you can note down, Tudor style houses are really great. They have this thing called jettying, where the top floor is bigger than the bottom floor. I love drawing them. They're really interesting to look at, and there's so much intricacy in drawing that. Old Tudor English houses actually have this thing where they have both wood and brick in there, so you have the different textures, and it's so cool just to have that variety. A personal plus is that Tudor history is my favourite kind of British history, to be honest. Tips for drawing from reference and life would include drawing quickly or just drawing in pen. Drawing in pen is actually something I mentioned in my previous video about creating OCs. It applies in everything because I think that if you draw in pen or just fine liner in general, you can get a more confident and bold line, and it looks as if it's intentional more than just a regular sketch. It can look a lot neater. I can understand the intimidation about sketching in pen though, because once it's pen, it's permanent, but I will say that sketching in pen just makes me personally more confident. My closing words on this video is to say a happy birthday to my nan. I hope Tuesday ends up to be a great birthday for you. If there are any art topics that you guys would like to hear me discuss in videos, please comment down below and suggest some topics for me if you want to, that is. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! The rest of this video will be music.